Hey YouTube, it's Diabolic Meltdown here, and I just got my new PC parts. I shouldn't say, well, I guess it's technically parts, but it's basically a new PC. I sold my old one for a good price, and I had some money laying around, so I thought, why not? So I went out and purchased the parts for a gaming machine, which I will now show to you. They will be put together later today, and I'm gonna upload this video from my dad's computer, which I can't game on because it sucks. So for our power supply, we have a AX750. It's an 80 plus gold professional crosshair. It's modular. That means that you can choose the cables which you want to plug in, so you have better cable management. Here we have my this is my hard drive. It's 1TB F3 from Samsung. It's okay. It's basically just my storage drive. My boot drive is going to be an OCZ 60GB SSD disk, Vertex 2. SSDs are incredibly, amazingly fast. So this will have Windows, Sony Vegas, stuff like that. And if I ever run out of space, I might get another one and put them in RAID 0. That's like double the capacity, double the speed and shit. I have some RAM, 4GB Corsair Dominator, run at 1600 megahertz, and there's 4GB of DDR3. I have the processor. Ooh. I have an AMD Phenom 2, 4-core 750. No, yeah, 950. My bad. This runs at, without any overclocking, this runs at 3.5 gigahertz. Sorry you can't see that. It stands right there though. It runs at 3.5 gigahertz with 8 megabyte cache, in case you're wondering. While we're on the CPU, this is my CPU cooler. I'm gonna probably throw the first one away because the one with the box isn't really that good. And this one is fine. I don't know if I'm gonna overclock because I think I can run what I want on 3.5 gigahertz. That'll be fine. Graphics card. I went with an XFX HD 6950 from AMD now, I guess. They're not called ATI anymore, just so you guys know. 2 gigabytes of DDR5. This card is very special. This runs on something called I think they call it the Rayman chip. Now the HD 6970, which is the one above this, they're basically the same card, but this one has some features turned down. Now using software, you can flash the BIOS of this card to an HD 6970. So I'll get a better card for less money. And isn't that just awesome? Like, I can overclock the graphics card with basically no risk. And even if something goes wrong, there's a little switch on the graphics card that makes it go back to the original BIOS. Even if I do fuck up. I don't know what else. I have the CD drive. Basically not important. Just bought a really cheap one because I don't really give a crap about CDs. Or optical storage. Oh, the motherboard. I went with a Crosshair IV, or for all you non-Roman people, that means Formula, which is a motherboard designed for gamers. It's a Republic of Gamers motherboard from Asus. It supports, oh my shit. And you can overclock the RAM to run you can overclock the motherboard to run at about 2000 megahertz. Now it originally only runs at 1333 megahertz, the RAM, if you put it in this. So I have to manually overclock the motherboard a little to make them fit with my RAM. Holy shit. Doesn't that look sexy as hell? We have some support stuff which I don't really know what does, but it's probably cool. Here we have the motherboard itself, an AM3 socket which fits my processor. And a really, really neat design. Look at that. Now, I don't know if you're a nerd or whatever, but heat pipes, north and south bridge, they're all put together like this. You see, that connects the north and the south bridge. This connects the oh, what's that called? That, like the heat pipes from the power supply to the CPU or something like that. Put in the comments if you know what that actually is. This is connected by a little metal thingy to the north bridge, which is connected to this. So let's say you're running something. This gets hot. This is cool. This is cool. Then they can help cool that one off, so you can have a better temperature overall, which is really nice. And I like the box too. You can like see the thing without having to open it, which is great for what I'm doing. Here we have the case. This is a Antec DF35 or Dark Fleet series, and not much to talk about. It looks really cool though, like LEDs and shit. Weighs a ton. It's a MIDI tower case, and I'm probably gonna fucking love it. Anyway, guys, these are my new parts. I will put them together. I'm getting some help to put them together later today. So I actually have a lot of time on my hands. If you want me to, I can do an unboxing of some. If you want to see any of this stuff unboxed, I will do that. No problem, because I have a few hours to kill until this guy gets here, because I've never built my own computer before. But if you want any of unboxings, I know a little bit about computers. I can tell you what they do and how fast it is and if it's good, and you know. So if you want any unboxings, remember to leave a comment, or yeah, just basically do it before, say, before the next 2 hours, because then I'll already have opened it and starting to put it together and shit. And if you're about to buy the same PC parts, I can help you out, like tell you if it runs like it should, or you know. Now I am going to go upload this. Remember to reply fast, and if you have any questions, just leave a comment. Remember to like and subscribe. And also, just last thing, this costs about almost $2,000, like $1,800. I'm choosing some currency that most people can relate to. Tell me if you want to know what I'm going to be doing with it, using it for, you know, all that good stuff, and how I'm going to put it together. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye.